guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a nursery revamp. So for those of you who have not been following along, I have a 16-month-old son, and we are also expecting another baby due in September. So this nursery is going to be shared between the two of them. So I'm just kind of showing you guys a before of the nursery. We just recently moved into this house. It is a small house, so that's why the kids have to share a nursery, but I think it'll end up being good. We are planning on building a house, but until then, we're just kind of enjoying this little house and remodeling. And so I'm starting out here just by painting. The room was just like a cream color to begin with. Pretty much the whole house is like a cream color, and I just want to stick with white pretty much in every single room. So I'm just going through here and putting a coat of white on 3 out of the 4 of the walls because we are planning on doing wallpaper, as you'll see coming up in the next clip. But I'm not going to bore you with too much painting detail. Obviously, you know how to paint, so we're just kind of going to speed along through this, and then I'll let you know what we're doing next. So in this clip, we are applying a strip of the wallpaper that we bought. I will talk about this wallpaper in another clip, but we got this from Walmart. It is just an easy peel and stick. We just wanted to put this small section on. It was kind of late at night and we wanted to see how it would do. But unfortunately, as you'll see in one of the clips coming up, peel and stick wallpaper does not work on textured walls. We do not have a regular drywall. It is kind of like a plaster. So very, very unfortunately, the wallpaper did not work for us. So if you have walls that are textured, then it is a no-go for the peel and stick wallpaper. Okay guys, it is the next day. I'm going to try to quickly talk you through a little bit of what we have done. We ended up getting both coats of white done on the 3 walls. And then of course we did not paint this one over here because this will be wallpaper. And then we made a trip to Walmart and we made a trip to Home Depot. We got some things that we needed. So the white looks pretty good. I don't know if I've already talked to you guys about this or not, but I was going to paint all of the trim white, and Levi just said it would be careful babe, quite a lot of work because we'd have to sand it because it's stained and varnished. And then the doors I was going to paint either black or gray, but Levi wants to just redo all the trim and all the doors eventually. And this down here I would have had a heck of a time painting because you can see how like deep this 1/4 inch or whatever this is called round is in the carpet. I would have had a mess made out of the carpet, so we're just leaving this how it is for now. I'm not a fan. I wish it was white, but for now that's how we're leaving it because we plan on just completely redoing all of the trim and all of the doors eventually in this house. But for now it's fine. We're just gonna leave it those colors. Also, these windows over here are really old and they need replaced. And they were going to be, honestly, a huge pain in the butt to paint because you can see all the tiny little areas that needed painted. So we're just leaving it. They're going to stay brown for now. It's not the end of the world. Eventually, it'll get replaced. But so we got the white paint done. We did one little piece of wallpaper to see how it was going to go. It wasn't horrible. I think it's going to be kind of difficult, but Levi has a system that he thinks is going to work really well, so I'm hoping and praying that he's going to be really good at this because he's handy and crafty at a lot of things. But my biggest concern is that you can see our walls are like plaster. They're not drywall, so they have texture to them, and it said absolutely do not put it on textured walls, but here we are putting it on a textured wall. Levi said He didn't think it was like that textured to the point where it would be a huge deal. But I'm kind of concerned that it's not gonna stick. So far that piece is doing fine. But we're just gonna go with it. We bought the wallpaper. We're gonna put it up there and see what happens. Yeah. Oh, he just farted. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna put it all up. I think it will be beautiful when it's done. I'm so excited. It's such a pretty like sage green. It's gonna go really well with their dresser. If you guys don't know, this is my 16-month-old son, and he has to share this nursery with our new baby. We don't know what the new baby is yet. Hey, baby doll, that's noisy. We find out hopefully this next week whether we're having a boy or a girl. So I wanted to keep it very gender neutral, but we have so much to do today. I think the first thing Levi's gonna do is we took these vents off, and then these door handles, and I think even these door handles, we're gonna pull off and we're gonna spray paint a matte black. So because I'm not doing the doors and they're not getting changed out, I wanted to add a little bit of something to them. So we're gonna try to spray paint the door handles black, and we're gonna do the vents black so they look better. So we're gonna do that first so that they can dry. And then Levi's gonna go through and change these out. These are old. They're like that almond color. They're gross. So he's gonna change them out for all white. So we have 3 of those to change out and 1 light switch, and then we can put the covers back on. Then we need to tackle all the wallpaper on this wall. And then comes the fun part. We can decorate, we can move furniture, we can put up curtains. So we ended up just getting these curtain rods from Walmart. They're super cheap. They're like $8 and some odd cents. They have cute little ends. They're black. They go with the one that I put in the living room. And then this is the wallpaper we got. It is also from Walmart. It is the In-Home brand. It is peel and stick wallpaper. It was $29.97 for 1 roll. And we ended up having to get 3 rolls. I don't think we'll use quite all of it, but so that is going to be about $90 for the wallpaper, which is honestly the most expensive part of this whole remodel. And then we have some things to put on the wall. So I'm trying to just reuse a ton of stuff that we already had. This I think we're going to use. I'm not sure yet. That I already had. And then I have this cute little Hello Darling. If you guys don't know, our last name is Darlings. I kind of like that. That will sit up on there. And then I don't have anything else yet for it. I might get like a succulent, or I might get the kids' initials to put on there. What are we doing, Toots? This sign I'm probably not going to use. This was in Jackson's old nursery. It says ducks and trucks and 8-point bucks. That's what little boys are made of. We obviously don't know what we're having yet. I can only use it if we have another boy. But aesthetically, I don't think it's exactly what I'm going for in here. So I think I'm just going to sell that one. We are going to use this one. You got a lot to say, baby doll. He's telling you guys too. We are going to use this one. This is the Animals of the Woodland, and it shows all of their footprints, which I think is really cute. So that one will go up. That was in Jackson's old nursery. And then this I actually picked up from our local Dollar General. It was $10. And it is just like a floating shelf that we can hang on the wall and put books inside of. So that's my plan with that one. We're going to try to keep it pretty simple. Thank you. I think eventually I will probably get name plaques and put them on the wall that has the wallpaper. But for now, we're just going to try to keep it really simple and see how it goes. So I just want to update you guys. And at the end, I will put like the total cost of what this cost us. Again, we're trying to be very frugal, very DIY. Do it with a lot of stuff that we already had. So yeah, this is how it's going so far. I will show you guys how the wallpaper goes, because that's probably going to be one of the most difficult things. And then we will do a big reveal of how it turns out. Okay, so on this day, Levi was just going through and replacing the light switch and all of the outlets like I had mentioned before. Jackson was being a very big helper and helping Daddy. He was very excited about this. Don't worry, obviously the power was completely turned off while they were doing this, but Levi was just showing me how bad like these old screws were and everything. he was having a hard time even getting them out. So glad that we changed these out. We do have to redo the wiring in pretty much the whole house, but that will all come with time. But until then, the boys are just changing out these outlets, and that itself made a huge difference on how it looked. Okay, update. That's a very unfortunate no to the wallpaper. So I'm incredibly sad because I think this would have looked so pretty. I think it was exactly what I was going for, but as we started to put up pieces, we realized that we weren't sure about this texture and the fact that it was gonna stick. So I started watching some YouTube videos. Oh, here, baby. I watched, I gotta move this real quick. Jackson's climbing on things. I watched a couple. One guy I watched specifically said, yeah, no, you definitely cannot put wallpaper, peel and stick wallpaper on this type of texture because it won't stick. You have to like actually put a sealant over it and then, so I guess mud it all and then do the drywall or the peel and stick. And then I watched another girl who did wallpaper over that kind of texture, and it worked for her. And the video was like 3 years old, 3 years old, and some people like a year ago commented like, hey, how's it holding up? And she was like, it's held up perfectly, or held up perfectly, and I haven't had to do any maintenance to it. So I had hope that maybe we would be those people, but this has been only like 4 hours and it already looks like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel it back off. It's very unfortunate. I hope we can keep this and use it in the basement on actual drywall. But until then, it's back to the drawing board to figure out what we're gonna do with this wall. So this is what I ended up coming up with for this wall. Shouldn't say came up with it myself. I did find it on Pinterest and another YouTube channel, but I just wanted to go ahead and try it before I painted the whole wall white to see if I even liked it, and then I went ahead and painted the wall white and redid the whole design. Okay guys, this is how the wall turned out. I think it is really cute if you get up close. It is very messy, very not cute, but from a distance you can see the vibe that I was going for, and I think it turned out really cute. So I'm slowly but surely kind of getting this room back together. It is a mess, as you can see still, but I think when Levi gets home, we need to take, unfortunately the internet router and everything comes into this room and we can't switch it out. So I think what we're gonna do is empty that bottom drawer, drill a hole into the back of the dresser, run the cords through there and put the modem and everything in the bottom of the dresser, just so that the kids, I say kids because, you know, baby on the way, can't get into it, even though he of course can open the bottom drawer, but we'll probably put like a baby lock on it. And then I need to clean off all this crap on top of there, push that all the way back. We can get our hatch baby scale up on there, and then that is gonna get hung, I think, above it on this wall. And then I think I'm gonna keep this 3-tiered thing here to put next to that, just to keep like the wipe warmer and the owlet and all that kind of stuff. We don't really use it now, but we will when baby is here. These toys I need to sort through. Most of them are like really baby toys, and so they're put away for the next baby, but Jackson keeps getting into them. So I think I'm gonna sort through those and then put them away in the closet for now until the basement is finished. I have some stuff like the Dave Ramsey that we borrowed that needs to go back to a friend, and then we need to hang the curtains. I don't think that the curtains I have are going to work, and I'll probably just end up ordering the same ones I have in my living room, but for now I think I'll put those ones up. And then like I have a present there that needs to be wrapped up for a birthday party this weekend. And then this is how this wall is coming along. I think it's really cute. This is the IKEA little kids table that I bought off Facebook Marketplace for $20. And then I stopped at our local thrift store and I scored these awesome baskets today. This one was $10. It's gonna hold all the blankets once I get them all sorted out. And that one was like $3 or $4. It was super cheap. but it goes with the aesthetics of the light colors in here, so I really like it. And then I just rehung this. This was something we already had with this little plaque. And then I hung that little floating shelf I got at our local Dollar General and put some Usborne books in it. So yeah, it's coming along. I also put these back on. We pulled these off and we spray painted them a matte black. I think it looks so much better. And then we did that also with the doorknobs and with the vents. But I'm waiting for Levi to get home to put those back on. So once Levi gets home, I think I'm gonna stop for now. I'm gonna go back and get Jackson. He's at Grandma and Grandpa's. Take a shower real quick. But once Levi gets home, we can finish fully putting this back together. I will do a vacuum, a clean. Sorry, my brain literally went somewhere else. But I'll do a vacuum, a clean. We'll get the crib moved over from our room. And yeah, I think eventually we want to put the rocking recliner we have in here, but that all depends on space and how it's looking. So this is what we're working with so far. I will show you guys the finished product.
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind all the smoke is in the bathroom. I don't care at all, baby. You got my attention. So you were saying, oh no, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me.
Okay, so it is not officially done, but this is how it turned out. We're pretty happy with it. There's still definitely some little touches that we need to do, but I did order some new curtains. I ordered some shorter ones that are blackout because I think we're definitely going to need those for Jackson. But it turned out pretty darn cute. This is one of my favorite pieces. I just love that little camera. I think it's so cute. So I got that hanging thing from Amazon. I'm sure you guys know about that. That's super cheap. It was like $12.99. I got the camera from Amazon. That is a copper and pearl swaddle that we plan on using for our next baby. We just bought this cute little toddler bed off Facebook Marketplace for $70. So we're gonna attempt to switch Jackson from his crib to that. This is the accent wall. It's not perfect. It's far from perfect, but I think it turned out pretty good. Part of me wants to repaint it white and then try it again with a smaller paintbrush, but I'm just trying to tell myself not to be super nitpicky about it because from a distance it looks fine. That was a sign that we already had. This, of course, is the same dresser that we already had in this previous one. We just refurbished it, did it a different color. This is the Hatch Baby scale that we already had, but we'll be using it for the next baby. This is a cute little basket I picked up at the thrift store. It just has some butt creams and his owlet and all that in there for the next baby. I don't know if I'll be keeping this here because honestly it just seems to be a catch-all for things and Jackson just likes to take everything that's on it. But I need a place to put the wipe warmer, so we'll see. That little plant is from Big Lots. And then I don't think these toys will stay there, but for now it's a good place for Jackson to play. We just have to get the playroom in the basement done. There's his little IKEA table that I got off Facebook Marketplace. That basket and that basket I scored at the thrift shop. And then this we already had. That we already had. That I got at Dollar General for $10. Those are some Usborne books I put up there. And then that basket is holding just some stuffed animals and some blankets. And then I think that the knobs turned out really good. I'm happy with the black. I think they look so much better. So we'll see how that holds up paint-wise. And then I think the vents look a lot better black too. So yeah, that is it overall. So we really didn't spend a whole lot of money after the wallpaper didn't work out. I think it was like $35 maybe for the gallon of white. And then it was literally $12 for a quart of that. Mincemeat color, which sounds nasty. Otherwise, what else did we buy? I mean, I bought this little rack here. I bought that little hanging shelf at the dollar store, and then I picked up these couple baskets at the thrift store. So, and then of course we bought the bed, but we didn't have to. We could have left the crib. So yeah, pretty big transformation. I think it looks really cute. Loving the white. It makes it so much fresher and cleaner in here. But we have to finish the basement, and then I think our next mission is to tackle our room. So make sure to stay tuned for one of those upcoming videos. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite part is, and we will see you in the next one.